students, welcome back to my channel Learn with Deepika. In this video, I'll explain you exercise 8.4 as this exercise contains 5 questions. So I have divided this exercise into 2 parts. Like in this part, I'll explain you question number 1, question number 2, 3 and 4. And in another part, I'll explain you question number 5 only, which has 10 sub-parts. So let's start with this exercise. Question number 1 is express the trigonometric ratios sin A, secant A and tan A in terms of cot A. So firstly, we have to convert sin A in cot A. Let's see how you can convert this. Cot A can be converted into cosec A using square relationship and cosec A into sin A using reciprocal relationship. So we will start from this step sin A to cosec A. By taking reciprocal, you can write sin A is equals to 1 upon cosec A. Now we have to convert cosec into cot, but there should be cosecant square A because they are related in terms of square relationship. So I can convert that in form of square cosec square A and I'll take a root. Now they are equivalent. Using formula cosec square A is equals to 1 plus cot square A. So this way we can convert sine in the form of cot. Next is secant. To convert secant, firstly we have to convert cot in the form of cosec and then cosec can be converted into sine. Next we will convert sine in the form of cos using square relationship and cos into sec A using reciprocal relationship. So we have to start from this step. Secant A into cos A, they are reciprocal. Now we have to convert cos A into sin A. They are related to each other in square relationship. So I have to take square of this and by taking square root, this is equivalent to 1 upon cos A. Now we know cos square A is equals to 1 minus sin square A. After that, we will convert sine in the form of cosec and they are reciprocal to each other. So I am going to write 1 minus 1 upon cosec square A. Now we have to do simplification by taking LCM here. So you can write this way cosec square A minus 1 upon cosec square A and there is square root. After this, we will take reciprocal and it should be like this cosec square A upon cosec square A minus 1. Now you have to convert cosec in the form of cot. There is a direct formula cosec square A is equals to 1 plus cot square A and cosec square A minus 1 is equals to cot square A. And by doing simplification, finally we will get this term. So this way you can convert secant A in the form of cot A. Now a third part is to convert tan A into cot A. They are reciprocal to each other, so we can write tan A is equals to 1 upon cot A. Question number 2 is similar to your previous question. In this question, you have to convert all the trigonometric ratios in the form of sec A. So I think you can solve that question now using the same technique that I was using in my previous question. Now let's move to our question number 3. Question number 3, evaluate the following. In this question, we have to use the concept of complementary angle and as well as trigonometric identities. So let's start. First part is sine square 63 degree plus sine square 27 degree upon cos square 17 plus cos square 73. Student, you can see that 63 and 27 are complementary angle, whereas 17 and 73 are also complementary angle. If we convert this sin square 27 in the form of cos and this cos square 73 in the term of sine, then by using trigonometric identity we can solve this question. So let's start. There will be no change in sine square 63, and sine square 27 can be written as 90 minus 63 upon cos square 17 degree plus cos square 90 minus 17. Now we know that sine 90 minus theta is equals to cos theta. Also sine square 90 minus theta is cos square theta, and cos square 90 minus theta is equals to sine square theta. By using these formula, numerator is equals to sine square 63 plus cos square 63. We have used this formula, and denominator becomes cos square 17 plus sine square 17. Now it's a simple identity. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1, and in denominator also we will use same identity, and the identity is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So numerator and denominator both are equals to 1. So the final answer is equals to 1. Now second part is sin 25 cos 65 plus cos 25 sin 65. Student, you can see that 25 and 65 are complementary angle as the sum is equals to 90 degree. So we have to make all angles either equal to 25 degree or 65 degree. Like I am planning to convert this 25 degree in the form of 65 degree, and this one also in the form of 65 degree. So you can write sin 25 as sin 90 minus 65. Cos 65 plus cos 25 can be written as cos 90 minus 65 and sin 65 degree. Sin 90 minus theta is equals to cos theta. So it's cos 65 degree. Cos 65 degree plus cos 90 minus theta is equals to sin theta. Sin 65. Sin 65. From there you can write it as cos square 65 plus sin square 65. So this is in the form of cos square theta plus sin square theta, which is equals to 1. So that's your final answer. Question number 4 is multiple choice question. Choose the correct option and justify your choice. To justify your answer, we need to solve this. So first part is 9 sec square a minus 9 tan square a. We can take 9 common out of this. Sec square a minus tan square a. And using identity, we can write sec square a minus tan square a is equals to 1. So 9 multiplied by 1 is 9. So correct option is B. Second part, 1 plus tan theta plus sec theta multiplied by 1 plus cot theta minus cosec theta. We will convert all the ratio in the form of sine and cos. So 1 plus sine theta upon cos theta plus 1 upon cos theta. 1 plus cos theta upon sin theta minus 1 upon sin theta. Now by taking LCM, denominator is cos theta, and in numerator you will get cos theta plus sin theta plus 1, and this side you will get sin theta plus cos theta minus 1 upon sin theta. To see this, it's in the form of a plus b and a minus b, whereas a plus b, a minus b is equals to a square minus b square. A is equals to cos theta plus sin theta and b is 1, so it's cos theta plus sin theta whole square minus 1 square upon cos theta multiplied by sin theta. By using identity a plus b whole square, we will get cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 cos theta sin theta and minus 1. And in denominator we have cos theta multiplied by sin theta. Student, we know cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 1 plus 2 cos theta sin theta minus 1 upon cos theta sin theta plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled out, and 2 cos theta sin theta upon cos theta sin theta. Now you can cancel out this cos theta sin theta. Final result is equals to 2. So out of these option C is 2. That's our correct answer. Question number 4, third part. Sec a plus tan a multiplied by 1 minus sin a is equals to, and these are the options. So I'll convert this in the form of sin and cos. Sec a is equals to 1 upon cos a. Tan a is equals to sin a upon cos a. And this side we have 1 minus sin a. By taking LCM, you can write this way: 1 plus sin a upon cos a. And this side we have 1 minus sin a. This is in the form of a plus b, a minus b. So we can write it as 1 minus sin square a. 1 minus sin square a. And using trigonometric identity, we know 1 minus sin square a is equals to cos square a. And by simplifying this, you will get cos a as the final result. So the final correct answer is option D, which is equals to cos a. Now the fourth part is 1 plus tan square a upon 1 plus cot square a, and these are the options. So I'll convert this tan, we can directly apply trigonometric identity. We know 1 plus tan square a is equals to sec square a, and 1 plus cot square a is equals to cosec square a. Now sec a is equals to 1 upon cos a. So at the place of sec square a, I'll write 1 upon cos square a. And the reciprocal of cosec a is 1 upon sin a. So cosec square a is equals to 1 upon sin square a. By taking reciprocal, 1 upon cos square a multiplied by sin square a upon 1. So this is basically sin square a upon cos square a, which is equals to tan square a. So the correct option is option D, tan square a. Thank you for watching my video. So bye. See you in my next video.